This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
The BBL season gets underway with our Perth Scorchers defending champions getting together at the moment. Jason Behrendorff is the champion of Australian cricket.
And my old teammate.
A teammate of Nathan's.
Yes. Great hair.
Dorff, news overnight, we've got a new signing for the Scorchers.
Huge news.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is great.
Righto, unload, tell us.
Yep. So I'm not breaking it, but I'll say that I'm breaking it this morning on Nova. We've got Faf du Plessis coming in.
Amazing.
The former South African skipper.
Yeah, so Faf's a ripper bloke as well. So I actually spent a little bit of time with him in the IPL last season, and we spent a bit of time together, and it's going to be great to have him back. So
Is he here for the whole season?
I think
7
about half of it,
games.
7 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because then he's got to head back to South Africa for
Yeah.
their T20 competition.
Oh, that's exciting. So is he who's putting him up at their house? Or does he get
Is it a billet system? How does it work?
I think he might get a nice suite somewhere,
Oh.
maybe Fraser Suites or Crown or something
Yeah.
like that. They'll look after him.
I mean, because you're moving around a fair bit in that time as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. So we're sort of in Perth for a couple of days, over east for a few days, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. So in and out, but we're really looking forward to having him. He's going to be a great asset for us.
What does that mean to the salary cap, though? Because obviously, you have to get paid a certain amount because, you play for
Yeah.
Australia, IPL contracts and all that.
No, Jason's now getting paid salary.
The salary cap.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things that there's availability in the cap with the player.
Yeah.
So he's replacing Laurie with the draft
Yep.
system. So the money that's sort of in with the draft out, one player comes in, the other
So
one.
Laurie's the
takes
one who
over.
tested positive to a banned substance.
Yeah, he is.
That's a real bummer because he was a great asset for the Scorchers last year.
He was brilliant.
Yeah.
So we loved having Laurie around.
Yeah.
Again, we go for obviously talented cricketers, but great blokes as well. So he was a great guy around the group. Unfortunate situation for Laurie, and something that. Yeah,
Nat's not taking it well.
No,
If you want to keep playing, stay on that side of the room. Hey, Dorff, I want to talk about salary caps. Does everyone know what everyone's on?
No. So in the BBL, that's not a known thing.
Yes.
The international players, yes, because the draft came in this year, so
Yeah.
we know, guys know what their category was and what they get paid. But everyone else, no, it's not a secret, but it's certainly not public knowledge.
Yeah, you won't know. I mean, in my day with my salary cap, no one knew what they got. We just knew Pav got most of it. You know what I mean?
Because you were riding a bike to work and he was pulling up in a BMW.
That's right. Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, Perth Scorchers have been so successful, but WA cricket in the last couple of years has been unbelievable. I mentioned this a little while ago before Justin took over. There was talk that the development and WA were down the bottom a little bit. And who was the South African coach we had?
Mickey Arthur.
And I remember hearing him getting interviewed saying, there's a bit of a dearth of talent at the moment. Anyway, he lost his gig. Justin came in. All of a sudden, that talent was there, just hadn't been recognised and maybe just given the opportunity. Because we've got not only the Scorchers going well and the Shield team and all the rest of it, but a lot of WA guys are playing for every other franchise around, and they're the best players.
Yeah, correct. So when JL took over, you're right, we weren't going very well, and we basically got our butts whipped into shape, and we worked really hard, and we had a bit of success early, which was, I think, a huge catalyst towards it. So we won the one-day competition the first year JL came on board.
Yep.
And so guys are going, well, geez, I'm happy to work hard if we're going to win trophies.
Yeah.
'Cause
And then
everyone
momentum,
loves winning.
right? Yeah.
And then it just keeps steamrolling. And like you said, Shawnee, we've got guys playing all around the country in the BBL. It's a huge credit to our program here in WA, and something that Adam Voges has continued to take on as well. He found his stride as well, coming straight from playing into coaching, and now, we've won the Shield for the first time, and I think it was 23 years. We won the Scorchers last year. We won the one-day competition. The girls won the WBBL.
Yeah.
So we nearly won everything last year, and hopefully we can continue on that path. And the start of the season for us as a men's group has gone really well so far as well.
So he's been in the news. How has it been coached by JL? How was it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
So JL and I get along really well. Hard work is one of the pillars of success in life, but he really drilled that into us. And so, there was some really tough times in terms of getting flogged on the training track, down the beach, on the oval, in the nest, whatever it was. But personally, I can't speak highly enough of JL.
Oh, we love JL.
Yeah.
The way
And he doesn't make us run or anything.
He doesn't make us run.
But when it gets the results, then you go, you can see the point of it. If you're doing all of that and not getting the results, you could understand there being some dissatisfaction. But it doesn't happen with JL. He always gets the results.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It's remarkable. And yeah, so JL and I get along really well. Yeah, we've had some tough conversations along the way as well, as you do with anyone. But yeah, he's been pivotal for the turnaround in WA cricket, that's for sure.
Dorff, quickly, I want to ask you about playing in India. You've just been traded, you were telling us. So how did that go? And what's it like for everyone out there to play for these teams that are owned by billionaires?
Yeah, so I was saying before, like I feel like a commodity now. You're literally told one day you're on contract for this team, and then a phone call a few weeks later that says, "Oh, actually, we're going to trade you to another team."
So you've gone from what team to what team?
So I've gone from the Royal Challengers Bangalore,
Yeah.
so RCB, off to Mumbai Indians. So exciting move. I've played at Mumbai in the past.
Yeah.
Great franchise, as you said, Shawnee, owned by some very rich
Yeah.
people. They have a ridiculous house. It's almost like a hotel.
Oh, and
that
you
they
get to
live
go
in.
there?
Yeah, well, I've been there once. So potentially
It's
might get
honestly
to go
like
back.
a hotel. Like it's
It's
that
about
big.
16 stories high. It's unbelievable.
What was the spread like when you went there?
Yeah, outstanding.
Yeah?
Very good.
It's all right,
And
it's killing me.
apparently there's a zoo level.
A zoo level?
Apparently.
What, like, is there a giraffe sticking its head out the window? What's happening?
I'd
It's
say
out
the
the
Sunrise
sunrise
if you're going to have a
giraffe,
zoo, you'd have to have a giraffe.
but you have to.
You know what I mean? Just like, I mean, it feels like that completes the set.
Yeah, 100%.
There'd be some peacocks. You need some peacocks. Was there peacocks?
Look, we didn't get to go in there. We went to the 10-pin bowling alley. That was fun.
Not the same,
Oh,
though,
there
is
you
it?
go.
It was unbelievable.
Were there peacocks? No.
On the 10-pin bowling alley. There's a few for
In
you.
my mind, it's just surrounded by peacocks.
Well, we're looking forward to the Scorchers getting back in action and seeing you on the track again. You've had injuries throughout your career, but you're going along absolutely swimmingly lately, Jay. So good on you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your time.
No worries. Thank you,
Legend.
guys.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.